Hi everyone, my name is Shannon. Welcome to my eating plan instruction guide today. I am a coach from Transformers Dynasty, the leader, and I just want to go over how to find your calorie bracket today with you. How the containers work, all that good stuff. So this way you are off to a great start and you're going through this program and you know exactly how to do this. Because it can be a little bit confusing. I've had a lot of questions over the past couple days. So we're going to go through the original 21-day fix, how to do it. It's basically the same as the extreme. The extreme just takes it up to that second level. So I want everyone to turn to page 4 in your eating guide. Make sure you do take the time to read through this on your downtime, because there's so many good things that are great to know throughout this eating plan book. So go to page 4, and we're going to start at getting started. 5 easy steps you get started. So first you want to do step number 1, figure out your calorie level. So So it's broken down to 3 steps, A, B, and C. A, you're going to find your current weight in pounds. So to find that, you have to step on that dreaded scale that everyone hates and find out your weight. And then you're taking that weight and you're timesing it by 11, and that's giving you your calorie baseline. Once you have that calorie baseline, you're moving on to part B. B is you're going to plug in the calorie baseline. You're going to add 400, which is your calories to burn. And that's going to give you your calorie needs. So this number, if you're burning 800 calories, down at step C, you're not going to minus the 750 calorie deficit if you're doing 2 workouts a day. Some people still like to go to their gym, or they have a Zumba class they like to do. So kind of play with that. If you're going to be doing more than workout a day, or you just have a very active lifestyle, or you're a guy that doesn't want to lose weight, that just wants to maintain. Same thing with a girl, you're already skinny and you're doing this to be healthy and you don't want to lose weight. Don't do step C. So once we figure out our calorie needs, we're going to plug that into step C, and we're going to minus 750, which is our calorie deficit. And that's going to give us the 15-pound weight loss we all are looking to achieve, up to 15 pounds, when mixing it with Shakeology, 70 superfoods of nutrition, and when mixing it with our 30-minute workouts, the 21-day fix, the 7 days a week. So that 3-part package is going to give us this 15. But this nutrition is honestly 80% of your results, so this is your most important. So now that we found out our calorie goal that we want to stick to, the great thing is we don't have to count calories. We're doing a portion control system, which is these beautiful containers in front of you. So part 2, we're going to find out how many of these containers we're eating a day. And they're actually bigger than they look. Yeah, they look small, but they put a lot of food on your plate. You'd be surprised. Everyone's starving, eating 1 meal a day, and I'm over here 21-day fix stuffed, I love to say. So now 2, find the calorie chart that corresponds with your calorie level on page 5. So they show the green container, and they show the 1,200 to 1,500 calorie bracket gives you 3 a day. So it tells us to go to page 18 and 19, and it's going to show us for all the other boxes how many exactly we need to eat. So let's flip to page 18. Okay, here is our calorie charts. So that breaks down by calories exactly how many containers we need, so we do not have to count calories all day long, which is amazing. Autumn Calories just makes this simplified nutrition, takes all the guesswork out for us. So now, say you find your calories, you're like, I am 1,000. So as you see, there's no 1,000, so you have to bump it up, and you'd be in the first bracket. Or say you're 3,000. There's no 3,000, so you bump it down, and you're in that last bracket. And then it's broken down by your color group. So you have your green container, and you're like, okay, I have 1,300 calories a day, so I eat 3 of these a day. And then your purple container, it tells you to have 2 a day. And then your red container, 4 a day, and so on. And teaspoons, 2 a day. Don't forget the teaspoons. Okay, and then now you're like, okay, I know how many containers, but what's a red? What's a purple? What's a green? What's an orange? I'm so confused still. All right, so actually it explains that for us. So now we flip the page, and it says container food groups. So now it says, here are the foods you will be eating during the 21 Day Fix. We've given you a huge variety to work from, so pick the foods you love, or at least like, fill your containers and go for it. So yeah, that's what it's telling you, that all the foods on the list, like maybe you're like, it has eggs. I hate eggs. I don't want to eat eggs. Or broccoli. I hate vegetables. How am I going to eat the green container? Because I hate vegetables. That's why I'm on Shakeology, to give me my 70 superfoods, so I don't have to eat my vegetables. Well, if you look at the list, there's a lot to choose from. So maybe you're someone that likes broccoli if it has cheese on, and the other vegetables you're not crazy about. Then have your broccolis with cheese 3 times a day. See, very, very simple. So look at this list. Autumn Calabrese is amazing. She actually chose to put the food, the healthiest it is for you to reach your results faster, towards the top of the list versus the bottom list. So as it decreases, the foods at the bottom get worse and worse for you. But all these are still clean eating foods. So you can eat anything you want. But for faster results and to achieve that up to 15-pound weight loss, try to eat towards the top. Like me, when I go grocery shopping, I look at like the top 6 and I try to pick 3 like on 1 week and 3 the next week and mix it up so it doesn't get boring. And then because I'm just cooking for myself, I don't like to buy a lot of groceries. So if I just choose like 3 of them, it like keeps it like budget friendly. And then you eat those foods for like 3 to 6 days, and then you go grocery shopping again and pick 3 more of what you love. And then they give you every container, like the purple one, the red one, the yellow one, the blue one, your orange one, your teaspoons. Do not forget about the teaspoons. Those are like your oils, your peanut butter. So in olive oil, make sure you're not just free pouring. Coconut oil on here is so good for you. I recommend all of you to do that. And then in the last 3-day quick fix we're all going to be doing the last 3 days, it like goes, we're actually having coconut oil and we're having it by the spoon, and that's going to really jumpstart our transformation. So our after photos look amazing. And then it has like your nut butters, seed butters, Beachbody. Everyone loves the almond butter, so definitely check that out. Lots of great things to pick up. And then your free foods. I love the free foods because I can eat as many as I want. Don't think this has to be boring and you're like, great, I'm going to have grilled chicken with salad every day. No, they give you like salsas and spices and herbs and vinegars and a water bar and lemon and lime and seasoning mixes you can actually make. Hot sauce, Tabasco. I love putting Tabasco over everything. So garlic, I'm a garlic fan, even though it kind of messes with your breath. And then they actually go into replacement beverages. This is where your Shakeology shaker cup comes in, and it tells you by ounces what's a yellow container. So don't think I'm going to have my wine, I'm just going to fill up the yellow container. No. 4 ounces of wine is equal to 1 yellow container. So you're going to take your shaker cup and you're going to measure out how many ounces, and you're going to have that 1 time a day up. These replacement beverages are only up to 3 times a week. So, and then say you're allowed 2 yellows in the first bracket, you need to make sure you take that into account, these replacement beverages, and only have 1 carb that day if you're going to have a glass of wine, and so on. So on here is like milks, and then coconut waters and juices. But basically, if the beverage is not on here, you cannot have it throughout the next 21 days. I know it sounds hard if you're like a Diet Coke lover and you're like, how am I going to stop drinking Diet Coke? It's only 21 days. Just repeat after me. You can do anything for 21 days. So just take a look at this list and make sure you're only having beverages from here, because you don't want to drink your calories. 1 bad meal, 1 bad drink could completely undo your workout. And with how hard we are working in these 30 minutes, we do not want to ruin our progress by having soda every single day. And then it also gives you treats. So every time you're getting a sweet tooth, like me, I get horrible sweet tooths. You can actually make these, like the oatmeal cookies. I actually made them last night, and they're to die for. I had 2 of them, great willpower, and then I saved 2 for throughout this week. When I have a sweet tooth, I can actually have my 2 cookies to fight those cravings versus going to the store and buying a whole chocolate cake, which I've done before, and eating half of it. And then you can also make your chocolate Shakeology to curb your cravings, which I'm having right now, and it's delish. I tried a brand new recipe, a peaches and chocolate. Love it. And then they actually give you recipes for seasonings, and they actually break it down by color groups. So you can pre-portion these and have them throughout the week. Dressing, if you're going to use a dressing for the orange container, it has to be one that is listed in your 21-day fix guide. It can't just be like a honey mustard, because there's probably corn syrup in there and so on. And we're going through all natural, whole food, best nutrition we can ask for. They give you Shakeology recipes. Say you try Shakeology, you're like, I hate it. Make sure you try a new recipe, try different ways, because maybe you made it wrong the first time and you just have to redo it. And then, this is awesome, the restaurant guide, because I would say only go out to eat like once a week, because I work in a restaurant at Flanagan's and I know how it is. They use vegetable oil and everything, and you just don't know how people are preparing your food. So if you're going to eat every meal out, that could totally ruin your transformation. So try once a week, twice a week, and then it tells you, say, if you're having pizza, which I like to have pizza Saturday nights, it tells you that's going to be a yellow container and orange container. So you can plan that in your meal plan at the beginning of the week and know I'm going to have pizza Saturday, and I'm just going to not have the yellow and orange container because that's going to be my last meal of the day. So plan your cheat meals out. Or if you do really want to cheat, just one cheat meal a week. So this way it doesn't totally kill your transformation. They actually give you a guide with breakfast, snack, lunch, dinner, and so on. And then the best of all, say you're like, okay, what's going to happen after my 21 days? Am I just going to gain it all back? No. They tell you what to eat 21 days later and how to do it. And they break it down again. And they also give you other Beachbody products you could try. Like I would say the 21-day fix, you should do it like 3 rounds before moving on to another. And then they give you the tally sheets. This is important because say you planned what you're going to eat throughout the day, but life happens and gets in the way and you can't follow the exact meal plan you created. You can track your calories, your greens and purples and reds, your containers throughout the day. So this way you don't get to the end of the day, which I've done, and you're like, oh no, I have to eat like 5 containers and I'm not hungry and I'm full, and you're binge eating by eating too much. So try to track your calories throughout the day if you're not following a strict meal plan that you created in the very beginning of the week. And that wraps up the eating plan book. The extremes basically the same. The only difference is the get started. They calculate your calorie baseline by saying if you have a active lifestyle or not. So say if you are choosing to do 2 workouts, or you're a waitress and you're always on your feet and so on, it takes that into account. Or you're a stay-at-home mom and or you have a desk job. So I love this because the extreme took it up a notch and really went to figure out like what type of lifestyle you have. And then also the extreme, the list and the food groups, they're like cleaner, like in the blues, like cheeses are taken off and so on. So it's just a more strict way to do this. And then the extreme went awesome because the recipe guide is so thick. It's like half the book. So you have more recipes to choose from. And throughout this group, I'll also be sharing some of these recipes with you. And that concludes the eating plan guides. What makes it really easy for me to stick to, because say you just watch this and you're so overwhelmed and you're like, that sounds like so much. How am I going to do that every day? I work like 60 hours a week. I don't have time to spend a full day prepping. I have children and so on. You're going to buy Tupperware and you're going to buy plastic baggies and you're going to pick 2 days a week to prep your food. You're going to create a meal plan. You're going to go grocery shopping. You're going to go through those meal prepping steps. So you're prepared for the week. When you're busy, you can just grab and go. So I actually buy all my meats and I push them into my red containers, into baggies, and freeze them. Because it's just me. So when I come home late and I need to cook, I just grab it out of the thing. I already know what I'm eating because I planned it in advance. And I have all my colors worked out. So I wake up that day, I already have everything planned out for the day, and I just grab and go. Same thing with fruits. You could buy all your fruits, you could portion them into baggies, and you just grab your baggie, and so on. So, very easy. You guys got this. I'm here for support if you need anything. And also, say you have a bad day. You're like, I totally messed up. I'm behind. I cheated. Don't worry. This is a journey. It's not easy. Take it day by day. I've been doing this for 15 months, and I haven't been 100% consistent in one group. And I'm really focusing on letting you know it's not easy. If it was easy, everyone would do it. And we all be bathing suit competition ready. No, this is a journey, but I'm proud of you all guys all for taking the first step and making a change in your health and fitness, and now just showing up every day and doing one thing more every single day will give you that kick, beautiful body that you've dreamed of. You'll reach your goals, best transformation. But I'm so proud of you all for taking this first step, and I look forward to working with you on your journey. And if you have any questions, let me know. Have a great day. Bye. Happy 21-day fixing.